Check, 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 check. Give me one if you can hear. Give me one if you can hear. Check, check, check. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. Check, check, check. Can you hear? We good? All right, cool. All right, let's do it one more time. All right. This is like School Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. You understand? It is Friday, the Lashawan Qadash class, where we get into our culture, line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little. We're going to start off each class like we do, doing the Hebrew alphabet. You could repeat after me. Ah, Ba, Ka, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Cha, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Tza, Qua, Ra, Sha, and Thug. All right, so we're gonna pick up where we left off. Let me zoom out so you guys can see the board. All right. Okay. So we left off last week dealing with practical usage, right? So we have a greeting, right? And then we have a question, and then we have a response, all right? We're going to keep the same greeting up, okay? So if you want to break your paper down in little like quadrants, as far as like 4 squares, you can. All right. Okay. All right. So we're gonna pick up where we left off. All right. Using common questions and responses to those questions. All right. Let's see. Make sure this is the right blue marker. Hey, is there a blue marker at that table? Because this isn't. Is there any markers at that table? It has to be. The water. Appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You always holding it down. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead and to me, you feel me? Alright. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So, last week, the phrase we used was Tawab-Akwar. What does Tawab-Akwar mean? Good morning. Alright? Make sure you guys can see the full board there. Let me bring it down just a little bit. There we go. All right. So, the first question, all right? All right. Okay. So we have our first question. All right. So the first word is ma. All right. So let me give you a strong concordance number for this. But this is a word you should always remember. All right. Let's see. Pull it up for you guys real quick. All right. Strong's concordance number is H 4100. All right. So ma means what? You know what I'm saying? You know, like Lil Jon, what? You know what I'm saying? What? All right. As in the form of a question, what? All right. So it's H 4100. All right. So next we have ha wa ah. All right. From our previous classes, what does ha wa ah mean? All right. So we know that ha wa ah is he. All right. All right. And the counter to that she is haya ah. All right. Okay. The next word that we have up here is amar. Okay, give you the Strong's concordance number for that. Which is H 559. All right, which means to say or speak. All right, so what is the question here? The question is what he say, or implied English did. What? I'm sorry, I put it in the wrong spot. Implied English here. What did he say? All right. So we have a sentence, a greeting here, right? Tuwa bukwar mahawa amar. All right. So good morning, brother. What did he say? All right. So it's something you out at camp, right? Or you can be like, Tuwa bukwar akawath mahaya amar. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, sis. What did she say? Or you can say, Tuwa bukwar hawa amar. Good morning, sis. What did he say? Okay? So, all right, so we have a question. So we have the greeting, which is good morning. All right? We have the question. All right? What did he say? All right? You can switch this for haya ah. All right? So it's just the ha, the ya, and the ah. That would be she. Okay? All right? What did he say? Or what did she say? All right? Okay? So now you have a question, right? Okay? Okay, so we have a greeting. Okay? So you also have to have a greeting in response. Okay? So the greeting is Tawab Bakwar, or you can say Tawab Babakwar. Both are correct. Ma Hawa Amar. All right. Good morning. What did he say? All right. So we have a response. The response greeting. All right. Bakwar, which is morning. All right. Or you can say Babakwar. All right. Same thing. Morning. All right. Next we have Hawa'a, as we know above, is what? He. All right. All right, and then we have Amar, all right? All right, which means said or say, but in this case it'll be past tense, all right? So, all right, so we have Tawab Bakwar or Tawab Bakwar, Mawa Amar, all right? So, good morning. What did he say? Response, Bakwar or Bawakwar, morning. So you're responding with a greeting, right? And then you're going to respond with Hawa'a Amar, all right? He said, or he said, all right? Then, so you say, Hawa'a Amar Shamai. Hawa'a Amar Debar, right? You know what I'm saying? Which is to read, right? Or Hawa'a Amar Yeshabium, which means to sit, okay? All right? So, hold on 1 second. All right? Hey, make sure the class is still going for me. You still going? Because it's saying, okay, good. All right, that's what, because, well, I'm just not going to hit this button because it says OBS has crashed. So I'm just going to do.
Brian just said that.
Huh?
No sounds. I always say one.
Oh, that made it start over, bro. That was like at the beginning of the class.
I hear sounds.
Oh, he said it's going. All right, bet. Cool. All right, no sweat. So I'm just not going to hit that button because if I hit that button, we out of there. You know what I'm saying? No, it's saying that OBS has crashed. So if I hit like yes, it's gonna close the whole thing out. Cause like it's frozen right here, but if it's still going online, I'm just gonna keep teaching. All right, bet. All right, cool. All right. All right, so we're gonna keep the greeting. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one. All right. One second, get to the page. All right, so we got the same greeting. All right. Okay. So we have our greeting to Wabaquar. First word we have is tha. All right. Which is you. All right. Okay. All right. So next we have your qual. Sorry, Yakwal. All right. So does this word have a prefix, a suffix, or both? All right. This word has a prefix. All right. What is the prefix? Yah. All right. What does Yah mean as a prefix? My. Okay. Okay. All right. Then we have Kawal. All right. Kawal. All right. Let me give you the Strong's Concordance number for that real quick. All right, so the Strong's Concordance number for Kawal, the root word is H 3557. All right, so Kawal means to support. Means to support or endure, but in this case, support. And then next we have Lashawan. All right. So does this word have a prefix, a suffix, or both? All right. This word has a prefix. What is the prefix? All right. Look at our sheet. The prefix, is love. What does love mean? 2 or 4. All right. It's bad, boy. It's bad. All right. So love is a prefix. What does the love mean as a prefix? It means 2 or 4, but in this case, 2. All right. So let me give you the Strong's Concordance number for the root word. All right, the Strong's Concordance number is H 62:19. All right. So the root word is Isupk. All right, which means smooth or shiny. All right. So we have Laya. All right. So, Laya is a combination of a prefix and suffix, right? All right. So la as a prefix, all right, again is 2 or 4. All right. Ya as a suffix again is my. All right. Okay, and then we have the last word. Probably I'll put connected on it. So I shouldn't have to break this down. Tawab, which is the root word, is good. All right. So this is a variation of the word good. So tawaba is good. All right. So the greeting is tawaba kwar, good morning. The question is atha yakawal la ashawa la ya tawaba. All right. You support my shiny to my good. All right. So basically, what you're asking is, can you do me a favor? All right. This is how you ask, can you do me a favor in Hebrew? All right. So there's no Hebrew word for can. Right. This is a very masculine language. So we're gonna speak to a person. You. All right. Support my smooth or shiny, you know what I'm saying? So back then that would be like money or whatever the currency is, all right, to my good, all right? So for you to support my shiny, right, to my good means, can you do me a favor, right? So that's a text message, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, Tawaba Kwar, Nathaya Kwal, La Ashawa, La Ya Tawaba. All right? Which is good morning. Can you do me a favor? All right. Okay. So of course. I can have room. All right, so just so for the sake of room, I'm just gonna do it in paleo, right down here at the bottom. All right, so running out of space. All right, so the greeting is Tawab, Bakwar, Atha, Yakawal, La'ashawak, La'ya, Tawaba, right? Which is good morning, asking the question, can you do me a favor? Response or greeting, all right, is Bakwar or Bawa Quar. All right. So the first thing that we have here is con. Should have to break this down. All right. Con is yes. All right. All right. Next we have Anya. All right, next we have Anya. Anya is I. All right. Okay. I actually have this backwards. 1 second. next word we have is wall. All right. So a slight deviation or difference from the beginning, which is Yakuwal, right? So Yakuwal is my support. All right. So this word also has a prefix, but it's different from the one previous. It's Wakuwal. All right. All right. So let's look at Slocky. 1 second. Hold on. That is wrong. Hold on. Wall. What? Slocky. All right, yeah, so this word has a suffix, all right? All right, Kowal, wa, all right? So, when was at the end, all right, it means his, or it, right? Okay? All right, or in this case, you can do ka. All right, so wa or ka, depending on if you just want to be general. All right, wa would give you gender, which would be he. Ka would be context on depending on who you're talking to, whether it's a man or a woman. All right, so if you put ka here, all right, it changes it from kawal wa, which is he, his, or it, right? All right. Yes. I support he. All right. To kawal ka, right? Is yes, I support you. All right. Okay. So we're gonna put a ka at the end. Just give you different examples of suffixes that are on the board. All right. So we have koal above. Of course, that means support. All right. Ka at the end of the word is you. All right. Okay. Okay. The actual word atha means you. So this gives context to you actually saying you, talking to a person, all right? All right, then you have tawaba, which is good. All right, so we have our greeting, tawaba kwar or tawaba kwar, atha yakwal, Lashawan, la ya, tawaba, all right, which is good morning. Can you do me a favor? All right. The response in greeting, bakwara bakwar, all right. Kan anya kawalka atha tawaba, all right, which is kan or yes, I support you good, all right. So yes, I can do you a favor, or la anya kawalka atha tawaba. All right. No, I cannot support you for your good. Okay. All right. Look, we had a couple questions. We have sound now, no movement. All right. Stand. I've been teaching. They say they don't got no movement. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Man, it's out of there, boy. The thing froze. All right.